Former Bosnian Serb commander Ratko Mladic was a key perpetrator of the crimes of the Bosnian War in the 1990s. His victims and their families called him the Butcher of Bosnia. He finally faced justice for a long list of atrocities after 16 years on the run. The International Criminal Tribunal for the former Yugoslavia convicted Mladic on 10 counts of genocide and crimes against humanity in 2017. The tribunal found Mladic guilty of leading a relentless campaign of ethnic cleansing aimed at killing or chasing non-Serbs from Bosnian territory during the 1992-95 war.
These undesired people on desired territory weren't going to disappear by magic.
More than 100,000 died in the conflict that tore apart an ethnically diverse area of the former Yugoslavia. In July 1995, Mladic's troops overran the town of Srebrenica, which had been designated a UN safe zone. At first, Mladic's men handed out chocolates and attempted to reassure crowds of Bosniak refugees. But hours later, his troops slaughtered thousands of Muslim men and boys in Europe's worst massacres since World War II. The Hague Tribunal ruled that Mladic gave the orders for an act of genocide.
Mladic put into motion, under the control of subordinate officers, the large-scale, well-organized operation that would murder over 7,000 men and boys within a few days.
Mladic showed no remorse at the trial. He even antagonized the mother of a Srebrenica victim who was in the courtroom.
I posle toga je pokazao da će nas klati. Međutim, ja sam njemu iz publike rekla, bez obzira na sve, ti ipak sviraš klavir.
Mladic also directed the siege of Bosnia's capital, Sarajevo. Over 4 years, an estimated 10,000 people were killed by shelling and snipers while trapped in the city.
Mladic talks about personally sniping the people of Sarajevo as if it were a sport, a form of recreation.
Mladic was born in 1942 in the village of Bojanovici, part of the fascist Croatian puppet state at the time. He became a career soldier in the Yugoslav army. When the country began falling apart, he was sent to fight separatist Croats in 1991. With a reputation as a fierce officer, he was promoted to general. In the midst of the Bosnian conflict in 1994, Mladic said he simply was protecting Serbs.
I did not take part in any crimes. I have only defended my people.
After the war, Mladic went into hiding, sheltered by Serbs who regarded him as a hero. He was arrested by Serbian Special Police Forces in 2011 in the village of Lazarevo in northern Serbia.
Bili bi rob njegov, ali bi ga sakrili, ne bi ga našli I uhapsili nikad.
Under intense international pressure, Serbia extradited Mladic to The Hague to stand trial. By the time of his arrest, his health had already been weakened by 2 strokes, and his defense team asked for leniency. But in their closing arguments, prosecutors urged the court to sentence him to life in prison. Anything less, they suggested, would be shameful.
The time has come for General Mladic to be held accountable for those crimes against each of his victims and the communities he destroyed.